as we know, the Bible keeps telling us over and over to watch. That couldn't be after the tribulation, because what would there be to watch for? It would be obvious, the time of his return, because it can be calculated, since the Bible gave us the length that the tribulation will be. It already told us how long, so that can be figured out. There wouldn't be a need to watch, because you would know. Also, of course, very few will even survive the tribulation. So who's even going to be left alive to even be able to watch? Like, I just thought about that earlier. I'm like, the more I think about the post-tribulation rapture, the less sense it even makes. There's no logic behind it. No, hardly anyone's going to even survive it. Who's going to even be left to be raptured? You know? People think that they'll just be completely fine in the tribulation. Like, hello? 100-pound hailstones falling from the sky. Among many other things. You know? No one will be safe. If Noah didn't build the ark, God told him to, he would have drowned. He wouldn't have survived that tribulation, that wrath. You know? Noah wouldn't have been protected if God didn't seal him in the ark. The flood was God's first wrath, and Noah couldn't have survived without God sealing him in the ark. Just as God's about to seal us into heaven, because it's made very clear that not even hiding in the caves would protect us if we were here. No one will be safe. Anyone who's on this earth. Right now, we are under the age of grace. And once the rapture happens, that's it. That's why it says that those who endure till the end will be saved. It's not talking to us. It's talking to those tribulation saints. They will have to endure to be saved, which, I don't know, it sounds like they will have to earn their salvation, like, right? Because if you believe that you right now have to endure till the end to be saved, that contradicts the gospel, having to earn it. But we're still under God's grace right now, not his wrath. He said, pray that you are worthy to escape the wrath that is coming. Unbelievers will be saying, peace and safety, but shall not escape. Which, of course, implies that if unbelievers can't escape, that believers can escape. Not only does post not make sense because there's going to be like no one left to even be raptured, it'd be a very tiny rapture. I really don't know how the number, it would be tiny. That doesn't make any sense. Not only that, but where the heck are you even being raptured to? Keep in mind, he made it very clear, after the tribulation is when he comes to us. There's no rapture there. To be raptured, you're being lifted up, taken up to God. If he's coming down here, why would we leave him? It's like, oh, bye Jesus. Sorry I missed out. I'm going up there when you're coming down. What? Do people not realize that? That's when Jesus comes down. We're not going up, and there are people who genuinely hear that and they're like, oh, well, we're coming down and then up and then back down. It's like, for what? Imagine how depressing that would be. You finally get to see heaven, you get to touch it, and God's like, no, get back down. And you're like, but it's so much better up here. Like, you know? That doesn't make any sense. We're not being jolted back and forth. There's no logic behind that. None. None. And if you believe that, that's okay. I don't need to prove anything to you. God's already proven it to me. And I don't say that out of pride. I'm saying that because God's literally given me. He's made me a watcher of the rapture. I'm a watchman. Rapture watchmen are called to watch. He's called me for this purpose. My whole life, I did not know what my purpose was. And I finally know now. I finally figured it out. This is my calling. This is my purpose. To warn people. Because tomorrow isn't promised. Because the rapture is imminent. People say to only talk about the gospel and not the rapture. But guys, they are way more similar than you realize. They're the same message. It's even more imminent because people who don't believe that it could happen anytime, that it's this soon, they think they have more time than they do, and you don't. We have days. Guys, we're not on 1159 anymore. We're not at the beginning of sorrows anymore. I think the beginning of sorrow started like a few years ago. My opinion. But he said, when you see these things begin, these sorrows, right? I think that's safe to put together, 2 and 2. When these things begin to happen, the earthquakes, all the birth pangs, you will be the generation when he returns. Those who are on the earth right now. He said, look up, for your redemption draws near, because you're going to be the generation that's here for the rapture. Daniel said, in Daniel, it says that knowledge would increase and people would be traveling to and fro. Were they doing that 100 years ago? Tiny fraction of it. Are they doing that now? Come on. AI is rapidly advancing in ways that I literally, I can't even comprehend. I don't know how anyone can. And it's only getting rapidly more advanced. It was only months ago that I was still able to distinguish between what's real and what's not. And lately, I've been fooled. I see AI videos and I don't even realize they're AI at first. Knowledge is increasing that fast. Guys, we're out of time. We're out of time. God, He loves you. And if you don't know Him, all you have to do is be humble. Humble yourself before the Lord. Admit that you are a sinner, that you need Him, that you can't go to heaven on your own, that your goodness will do nothing but get you to hell. You have to accept, because the only payment for heaven is Jesus' free blood payment on the cross, because only Jesus could have done it, because He is God. If you do not know that Jesus is God, you're going to hell. That's what the Bible says. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what the Bible says. We're out of time. I love you guys. That's why I do this. It's not for me. Alright, God bless you guys. Peace.